Good evening, JBSN. Welcome to another iteration of games. Today we have the St. Louis Loons facing the Quebec Nordiques at home. It will be an interesting one. Loons coming off of a terrible loss to the Minnesota Mounted. So let's see if they can come back here. About to start off, so we will go ahead and give it to our play-by-play commentator, DBG.
How's everybody doing, ladies and gentlemen? Here to start the game here, Quebec Nordiques looking for a vital win here. Their season not looking too good. Their playoff chances are on the line here, competing against teams like Oceanic and Lobsters to try to get a spot. And St. Louis, they're looking to get their get-back game after a horrible loss to a team they shouldn't have lost to. And hopefully the Fed can find that get-back game against a Quebec Nordiques team here, as Adam RC will backping that. Ham, confusion up the boards, gets past one, won't get past two. Ham gets the pass in the slot, just a little too fast for his teammate. What in the world? Satan's. As that'll be up down the middle ice, pinged away. Adam RC coming off, whiffs it. What a horrible whiff. He tries to give it away to his teammate. His teammate absolutely smacked on the boards. Operator just saying he lagged. Lag won't save you.
Yeah, and you just don't want to be able to take those penalties, especially not this early into a game. I mean, you're 30 seconds in and you're already giving the other team a power play. It's just a chance for you to get out early and a chance to put your opponents behind, just really get the momentum on your side.
Absolutely here, as Black Lamau will... Okay, Black... I'm just going to call him... Black sounds wrong.
You can just say Black Lamau.
Yeah, Black Lamau here will take that penalty, as he's going to sit in that box for 30 seconds and hope that his teammate can have a nice penalty kill here, as FNF will come in and try to take that penalty kill here with changing his line mate out so he has 20 stamina here for it, as that'll be a breakaway to Airbnb. FNF tries to get the pass, won't get it. Airbnb's P3 saved. FNF has space to work with, and gloved by DeBrando. Great glove by the Quebec Nordiques goalie. Horrible that this is a power play here, and they're giving away these shot opportunities to the one person. Pass there, Airbnb will just lose control of the puck, easy clear up for the goalie there. Black Lamau takes it back. He's power play over 30 seconds. Not much Quebec Nordiques got done in that 30 seconds. As FNF takes this up, Black Lamau has a bit more stamina to work with after chilling in that 30 seconds in that box now, hoping to get something done in the corner. Facing Airbnb and Black Lamau trying to get it out of behind his own net, as Airbnb... Who's supposed to be streaming?
Did nobody start the stream on? Yeah, did nobody start the stream on YouTube's end? Sometimes. I would imagine normally that's how it goes. Yeah, ideally. That's odd.
I think it's based off of like the IP or the person who's like, if it's somebody who constantly streams, you don't usually have to automatically change it. But if you haven't done it in a long time, then it might. Well, I'll keep commentating as if we are streaming anyways.
Yeah, just keep going.
G taking it back to his side. Adam RC trying to hit it up. We'll lose it to Airbnb and Airbnb's defensive end. Airbnb gets it out the corner. It's past Adams RC, takes it to center ice and loses it. His teammate Perp's crazy though to retrieve it. Adam RC clears it. Airbnb easy take into the neutral end. Taking it to the defensive end for the Loons. Loons looking to clear this out. Pinged away by Airbnb, as teams just battle in the neutral zone to try to keep some sort of possession here. Adam has room to work with. Gives it up. Gives Ham way too much room to work with, as won't be able to capitalize on it. Just a bit of tennis here in the center ice. Neither team really able to keep any meaningful possession. Adam RC looks for the pass up to his teammates, finds it. And great ping away from Ham will put this into the corner. Black turning in the center. Pinged away by Ham again, as that goalie was a little scary having that right in front of his net. As Ham here takes it up, finds the pass across to Satins, and Satins is offsides here. Crossed the blue line before that pass was off. And we'll get called for an offsides. Sounds good.
Okay, awesome. As long as it's being recorded.
Face off here, Satins passes to Ham. Ham not in P3. That shot will just be a little too short as it's cleared away by the Loons. FNF here, space to work with, hits it right into the legs of DeBrando. DeBrando will save that and just give it a nice clear out to the corner here, where his teammate Ham will fight over it. Ham taking it past FNF, finds the pass across ice to Satins. Satins has room to work with, hits it a little too far. Double Diamond G will capitalize off that and ping it away. As Hams again takes it away, Double Diamond G hits it into his own corner, tries to find the pass, doesn't have it fast enough. Still wins it in the corner though, has space to work with, passes it up to FNF, weak pass, FNF has space, P3 to the left of the goalie, that's in. And that is a goal from FNF as the Loons take a 1-0 lead.
Kissington, can you just take over?
Yeah, that was an interesting one for the Loons here. I mean, so far Quebec was looking like the stronger team with their defense, but unfortunately FN just gets it right past DeBrando on the far side for an easy goal.
Absolutely. Looks like there's some confusion too with just positioning from this Quebec Nordiques defense. Gave him a little too much space to work with. Didn't check, even though that he had not full control of the puck. Had a great chance for the Nordiques to take it away from him and just didn't. Has to take another face-off here. Loons will win it. A bit of confusion as Perps Crazy will ping away what looked like a attempt for a pass. Perps trying to hit it up, gets it past.
Up, I mean, not really gonna have a desk because our streamer's still looking at the ice right now, but Kissington here on the desk talk to you guys about this game so far. I mean, it's kind of been a quiet one, if I'm being honest with you. Bensky, you want to give any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, Quebec have been looking strong and competitive, but that last minute just fell apart. Little goalie lapse, and FTWZ, who's a very good player, and took advantage of that.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
sure. I'll get over to you, DBG. I promise. So yeah, FD gets it passed, but it's looking kind of slow for the Nordiques so far. You want to talk about that, DBG?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, the talk of the Quebec Nordiques coaching staff has been that they've lost a lot of games, but they felt confident in these losses because they've either held great teams to overtime losses or only lost by 1 goal. But at some point, you just have to ask yourself, how long can you just hold on to the bucking bull? I mean, at some point, you have to get some offense going. You can't just hold on forever and watch as your playoff chances disappear. Absolutely zero offensive pressure here from the Nordiques, and that has to change if they want this season to go their way.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter if you have DeBrando in net or not. If you can't protect your goalkeeper for Quebec here, you're going to have an issue. And that's kind of been their issue all season. I mean, granted, they are, 1-1-3. It still doesn't help their case.
Absolutely here, as we seem to be facing off, about to start a face-off for the second period. Hopefully these Nordiques can get something going in that locker room and get a little more offensive pressure here. As we see first lines for the second period here, we have Satins with Ham 562, DeBrando and net for the Nordiques, Black LMAO, and Adam RC for the Loons. As Ham finds a pass off face-off, Satan's not able to get the shot, pinged away by Adam RC. Satan's gets the pass up to Ham. Ham shoots, blocked by Jalon. Pinged off the post. Great shot from Black Lamau. as that post will clear it out here. Ham trying to take it up. Adam RC, good defense. Oh, gives it away. Ham has some space to work with here. Gets it past one. P3 just wide right. Adam RC here now taking it. Hits it past Satan's. His teammate not able to receive. As Satan's here clears it away to Adam RC. And they'll absolutely fight over it in the corner. And DeBrando clears it out. Black looking for a shot. Not quick enough. Satan's pings it out to Adam RC. Will continue to play defense as Satan looks for a line change, just hits it away and gets off the ice. P3 up. Black Lamau not there to receive it. Nordiques trying to get something going. Adam RC clears out the corner. Airbnb into the center. RC will just clear that out to the corner. As Adam looking to take it up. Gets a great pass to Black. Just wide P3 left as DeBrando will watch that one slide far. Gets a pullback, another P3 into the face of DeBrando. These shots, he's finding them, just not placing them well, as DeBrando here will have 2 easy saves. Double Diamond G coming off the bench immediately, just has more stamina than a defense, almost finds a shot. Good save from DeBrando there. Fights in the corner, Double Diamond G and Perps. Get confused, FNF takes it from his own teammate. FNF wins it again over the defender. Airbnb with a good forecheck there to clear it away. As both teams battle over it, neutral zone. Double Diamond G looking for a pass, can't get it quick enough. Perps taps it to the corner. Both teams just whiffing on the puck here a little bit. Finally clears it out to FNF. FNF, good defense from Satan's. Almost clears it out. FNF, good job sticking with the puck here. Gets it to center ice and to the other corner. Double Diamond G. Back to the corner here. Satan's and FNF just battle for it. Satan's finally winning it out of the corner, but not able to retain possession. Double Diamond G will ping it right back as these same 2 people will just continue to fight for possession corner into the center. And Double Diamond G will find that pass from FNF and put that into the back of the net as a great P3 pass there to the center.
Yeah, just a great play from Double Diamond G here. I mean, he knows that he can't get the double hit out of corner, so what does he do instead? He just jumps in that corner and waits for it to come up, hits that P3, gets it right out for an easy tap in from FN. Just a wonderful play. You don't see that much now, that much game mentality happen too often here in the JBHL, but smart move from him.
And a great slot pass. We start the face-off here. Loons with a comfortable 2-0 lead have looked like the commanding team here offensively. As Ham tries to take it up, immediately gives a breakaway. The Nordiques just bunching here, both chasing the puck, putting more pressure into their goalie than they should, leaving no defense. Ham brings it to the board, passes up to his teammate, Satan. Satan's just wide left. Good pass there, has a shot opportunity, just not quite placed where you need that to be, as Satan's will try to battle for this puck behind the Loons goal. Delayed penalty called, as looks like Satan's may have got punched here.
It was, I guess, called on the home team, so on Quebec here. So it's still behind the net. It is a pen, but like you can't be doing that kind of stuff. I mean, there's not much you can do there, DBG.
Absolutely. As we'll see who will be put into the penalty box here.
It will look like it is a St. Louis power play, so a chance for St. Louis to go up 3-0. And if you're Quebec in this situation, you do not want to be in this kind of situation. You're already down 2, and you take another penalty. It just makes you wonder, what is the discipline going on in Quebec right now?
Absolutely. The only way Quebec can maybe turn this is look for a shorthanded goal. Shorthanded goal would keep them in this game here, as Airbnb looking for some pressure. Gets it away from Adam RC, who tries to take it up. Maybe the Loons get cocky here in this power play and give up some breakaway here to Airbnb. As Black Lamau takes it to center ice. Has the P3! What a pass and what a P3. Looks like Black Lamau was going to just crit chain it across, but his teammate comes in, P3s it away from him and into the net. A great shot. Not much DeBrando can do there.
You know, sometimes it's the most unlikely plays that go in, and that's exactly what that play was. DeBrando had no clue that was going to go in, and unfortunately, when you're on the power play, there's not much your one defender can do about that. So what a great play from St. Louis there. Granted, it might have been a mistake, but a goal's a goal.
I'm not sure if that was intentional, but if it was beautiful. As they take a comfortable 3-0 lead here. Adam passed up to Black Lamau, cleared out by the goalie. Burps tries to clear it up. Adam RC will just take it down to his own end and P3'd up to Black. Black has a shot off of DeBrando. DeBrando, good clear here as the Loons again will once take control on their end. Puts it into the corner. P3'd up to Black. Won't be able to get it though as Perps Crazy's there first. Tries to take it up. Has a pass up to Airbnb. A little shallow. Finds the P3 himself a little left. A dangerous P3 opportunity just wide. As shot placement will be something they work on after today. Adam RC P3'd up a little too far. The only person able to get there first will be the goalie DeBrando who clears it out. P3 hits the post. Good clear out by DeBrando to the corner here as he just needs a little bit more from his defense. P3 again, Black Lamau just taking out the corner and turning. Absolutely a shot pressure that should never be given up. Just way too easy for him. As we take it here into the corner of the Loons defensive end, Ham P3ing it into the side of the goal. No real threat there. Black Lamau and Ham killing time in the corner. Black Lamau has control, taking it up the ice. Five holes it into nobody, as that will be pinged away by the goalie. Satans has space to work with. Gets crouched by Black Lamau, but able to turn around and ping it away before Black can get a shot off. P3's it up the ice. FNF will be there first. Good possession. FNF will lose it to Ham. P3 Ham. The goalie just dropped the puck and it went through the net. I think that should be reviewed. I think he tried to drop that on the right and it just glitched into the net and looked like it was halfway between the glass.
I couldn't see very well, but I did not hear a glove.
Is everything going good on stream? I say, it says you guys are live on my side.
Does it show that we're live? On YouTube?
Oh,
what?
It says JBHL S13 QBC app poor.
I do not.
That should not be it.
I don't see. We don't have a scheduled live stream for the JBHL, and we can't go live because of that. We need a scheduled live stream, and then we can go live.
Someone's streaming it.
Really?
I see STL and QBC. It's 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
12-4.
Yeah.
Someone's streaming it.
What channel? What channel?
JBSN.
What?
I just
Am I
gotta
tripping
change.
balls, dude?
Oh, what did I just?
Are you logged into the JBSN account, Rugby?
Yes, I'm.
You're logged into the account, so you can see it, but we can't see it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I can't see it.
So it's not public. It's not a public stream.
Oh, it is private. Oh. Hold on,
Yeah,
how do I
that's
edit
what we were
that?
trying to say. It's not public.
Public. Yes, public. Done. Save. There.
All right. All right.
Now,
Good.
should be
Looks like we
okay.
have been streaming since the start.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Can you guys check it now? It is public, and I changed the title to
Yeah.
the good title.
Okay.
All right, I see it. It popped up on
You
my
guys see
screen.
it? Okay. Awesome. Good.
Thank you, Rotby.
Yep. No problem. All right. And then I have NamHL set up. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, you do. All right. Bye. Okay,
All
great.
right.
It's a little bit late in the third, so maybe we, Kissington, if you want to yap with DBG a little bit, and then I can take over color.
Yeah. So, St. Louis dominating the game so far, DBG, and then that one weird goal from Ham, but very interesting. Never mind, they're skipping. So
Well,
take it away, DBG.
They'll skip here. I mean, Quebec getting what feels like a lucky goal. Maybe I missaw it, but it looked like a bit of a glitch through the glass or through the post. But a goal's a goal, and it'll count regardless, as Quebec could be in this game if they can get some of that pressure going again. As I say that, Ham gets a breakaway here, finds the P3, hits the post, and it's right in. We have a game, 3-2, as Ham 562 finds his second goal of the night to put Quebec back into this.
Man, and that's just such a classic formula right there. Hit the puck off the post and then tap it in on the backside. The goalie, it's so hard for a goalie to stop that, and it's such a Ham goal too. If you ever see him play, he loves to go for those post abuse, and that one just works out just right. It's going to bring Quebec back into this game, a game that they desperately need a win or at least an overtime loss in.
I could not agree more. Ham here finding a great post abuse and really just not whiffing on the breakaway is alone just enough to get Quebec into this game. Finds the pass, trying to find the equalizer here. They don't want to get a little too desperate now, though. Last thing you want to do now is that will be a slap to the face on Ham 562.
You were talking about things you didn't want to do. Well, guess what, DBG? That is exactly one of the things you don't want to do. Luckily, it is going to be it's going to be on the Loons, so it's a little bit of a breathing room there. But for the Loons, I mean, you already gave up a goal. You were up by 2. Now you're only up by 1, and your lead is looking shakier and shakier as this game goes forward.
Absolutely. The last thing you want to do is give away the offensive pressure that you had been doing so good to shut down the whole game here, as Black Lamau will serve another penalty in the Bucks' second of the game. FNF trying to take this up. Get some pressure here. FNF not able to find the P3s. Ham will take this up himself. Ham has space to work with here. Looking for the pass. Finds the 5-hole pass. Ham P3 off the goalie. Ham trying to continue to chase that puck. Loses it. FNF here. Ham has so much space to work with. P3 glove.
Oh my God.
What a glove. A surefire shot into the back of the net is absolutely snagged by Jalan here, as he'll keep St. Louis here with a 1-goal lead. 4 minutes left in the third period. A great shot from Satan. Satan has space to work with. A P3 off the post, cleared out by Jalan before they can follow up on this. I mean, great goaltending here from Jalan for the past 2 shots.
Man, and that is such a huge change of pace. Gillen, we've been talking about this guy as like the number 1 goalie in the league. He's proving it tonight. Crucial saves at crucial opportunities, giving his team all the space they need.
Absolutely. I mean, that goal is scored by Black Lamau, but it feels like Jalan deserves all the credit for that goal anyways. Without Jalan there, they give up goals and none of that tempo is available for them. They take advantage over some line change confusion of the Nordiques and find a good P3 shot, as they will go up another 2. And Quebec here, I mean, not out of it still. If they've scored their first 2 goals in only 30 seconds, and they've got 3 minutes and 35 of it still. But you're looking like the St. Louis Loons are playing how they have the entire game.
I need to interject. DBG, it's Gillen. Just so that way you know.
Sorry. What's the? I was honestly gonna call him Gildan, like the shirt clan.
That would be kind of fire.
As a nice FOV here for Quebec. Perps Crazy will take it. And audibly just smacks Perps Crazy up the face off.
Wow. Inaudibly, maybe with some undiagnosed anger issues, maybe some, just very excited to get in this game. I don't know, but either way, he takes a chunk out of Perps Crazy.
As that will be the second FOV here, 1 for each team. Now you're just hoping neither team FOVs now. Inaudibly. Perps Crazy. Inaudibly. Gets past both defenders. Airbnb, you can't just stab at it like that. Good save from DeBrando there, as it'll be right into his knees. Airbnb, a big hit in the corner there, as that won't be called. Ultimately decided to be on puck. Tries to find absolutely just no defenseman from Quebec. What a whiff from Inaudibly, as DeBrando will have a great clear. Perps Crazy kicking the puck around, and audibly kicks it in the corner. Perps Crazy has space to work with, coming up the boards. P3's up to his teammate. Airbnb doesn't know where that pass is landing, looking around confused. Adam RC will take this into his own defensive corner. Airbnb winning it back, puts it into the corner of the Lewins, tries to find the pass out to Schlott, but can't quite get it as Adam will crouch it. Adam P3's up to his teammate. P3's to the wrong team as Gillen will. Wait, it's Gillen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As Gillen will just absolutely dropped out in the corner.
I mean, just Gillen notching another success to his belt, a belt that is built off of the brilliant saves that have saved his team. It looks like the St. Louis Loons are cruising towards a victory off the back of their phenomenal goalie.
Absolutely putting up quite the performance here for the Loons, who defensively had some laps there for quite the minute that gave up the 2 goals. Now they're finding pressure. FNF shot into the goalie's face. Satans whiffs it, pulls it back, gets it past 1, can't get it past Double Diamond G as he clears out to the corner there. Double Diamond G up to his teammate FNF. FNF needs to get it past Ham. Pass 1, can't clear it out for the shot, or can't get the angle for the shot as Ham will clear it out to the corner. Ham got 2 defenders on him. Needs to look for the pass there. Just too much defense on you to try to crit that up. As he finds the P3 attempt, it's wide right, pings off the post, clears out to the corner there. As another dangerous opportunity for Quebec, just can't capitalize on it. I mean, this shot placement has not been it. As Ham just absolutely slaps Diamond on the boards. As the ref will call puck here. As Ham, Double Diamond G, wins it out of the corner, gets past 1. Taking it to the side, tries to find the shot. P2 doesn't have enough power, crouched by Satans. As Satans now trying to get it up. P3'd away by Double Diamond G for his teammate FNF to take into the corner. Satan's low on stam, looking for a line change. Loons trying to get some passing going here while they're looking for the line changes. Loons will also get a line change as Black Lamau comes onto the ice. Airbnb, no defenseman for the Loons. He's got an opportunity. He'll put it right into the feet of the goalie. Easy save. Perps Crazy P3 just short, as that will be a nice poke away for Gillen. As Perps Crazy in the slot, or in the corner, looking for the slot pass. Doesn't quite get it. Black will ping it away. Perps back into the corner. As a delayed penalty will be called here.
Yeah, Black Lamau just charged forward and decided to mistake one of the Quebec skaters as the puck and decided to take a hit out of it. Unfortunately, as it turned out, that puck did have sentience, and now Black Lamau is going to have to go to the penalty box to serve out his tenure.
Absolutely here. A power play for Quebec. 41 seconds. They need 2 goals. Crazier things have been seen before here as they call a timeout to try to get their top line on and pull their goalie here with some stamina to work with. The Loons here just need to put some rock solid defense on. Gillen has been putting on a masterclass of a performance today. If he can continue that up here for the last 41 seconds here, the Loons don't have much to sweat. As FNF will be on the ice for the power kill.
You're going to need to get an early goal right here, the pull back into the shot. Nope.
Absolutely. Tries to hit it into the corner. Not much that's going to do for you. Finds the pass. A little too weak on the pass there. As they're giving away shots to FNF, the goalie comes out to try to clear it. Ham, you thought they would have pulled their goalie by now, but maybe they're just looking to keep that goal differential in line, considering at the bottom of that scoreboard, FNF shot wide, as he'll just retreat back to his defense, give the space worked with. Quebec has space, finds one shot, cleared out by Gillen. Good clear, as he just turns around, jumps over it, and pokes it out. Shot wide from Ham, as Airbnb will leave the game with 3 seconds left. Not what you want to see from the locker room of this team, who needs the mentality to be positive here. As this will end the game here, St. Louis Loons taking a comfortable 4-2 win over the Quebec Nordiques.
The Loons are number 1, and they look and feel it, easily dispatching of the lower rated Quebec Nordiques, a team that desperately needed that win. But don't stop watching now, because guess what? Coming up, it's the Alaska Aces taking on the Minnesota Mallards. That's coming up next. I'll see you very, very soon. Really? What? I did the whole outro. What the heck? You're supposed to go to the be right back screen. We don't have a be right back screen? It's ridiculous.
Man,
We'll just go
Zulus
to the
becomes
be right back screen,
commissioner.
and then we'll start it up whenever we need to. Okay? Maybe we get a desk. Maybe we don't.
Revive your courage.
Good evening, Junior Blocky Sports Network. Welcome back to another game. Today we have the Minnesota Mallards at home versus the Alaska Aces. Breadman, we'll start with you.
Hello.
Mallards came off a incredible win against the Loons on Saturday, 8-5. So they're looking to continue this high with the addition of Pranex. How do you feel that Pranex on this team?
Yeah, when
Minnesota
I
here.
heard the Loons actually lost the game, I was oddly surprised because they are ranked the #1 team in the entire league. And having 3 goals their last game with Pranix, I think that really sets him high, and I think he's being really well accepted into this Mallard team, and I think this Mallard team works very well with Pranix from what I saw off that game. I think he's going to be a
Yeah.
big contributor to this game and all games moving forward for the Mallards.
Yeah, absolutely. We got about 40 seconds left here before we start this. Sheep, go ahead, give me your predictions for this game.
I mean, honestly, if there's one game that is a must win for this Mallards team to really be a legit contender, this is the game. They need to smash Alaska. And Alaska, if they want to be a dark horse contender, now's the time to come back. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Minnesota Mallards take this 3-0.
Breadman.
Well, I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for the Mallards.
Give me a 5-0 victory for the Mallards. I think this is going to be absolutely a bloodbath. But as we head down over here, we're going to give it to DBG for the start of this next period, or for the start of this game. DBG.
As we get ready here, the Alaska Aces here and the Minnesota Mallards, we got Chaotic Lemon and 9R, Niner, I'm just gonna call him Niner. And it's Clive for the Aces, Oz XD, Pranex, and Dog for the Mallards. As Pranex finds a wide shot, Mallards, Chaotic Lemon taking this off to the boards. Chaotic Lemon tries to find the pass up to Niners, doesn't quite get it. Chaotic still on the defensive end, gets it past Oz. Chaotic Lemon here. Chaotic. P3 saved by Dog. Good P3 from Chaotic. As Chaotic here chasing down Pranex. Will get the back ping away for Niners to clear it. Chaotic has space to work with here. Oz getting there first. Niners taking it up the side. Tries to get it past one. Oz just slaps Niners on the boards. His ref will tell you that's puck. P3 from all the way from middle by Oz. Just a little too slow as Clyde will have an easy ping away to the corner. Chaotic Lemon. Oz. Pranex. Takes this back, finds the P3 up to Oz. Niners and Oz will just both whiff on it. It's pinged away now into the neutral zone. Preynex again, trying to pull it back. Chaotic there, able to ping it away. Preynex takes it into his own defensive end, finds the P3 up to It's Kev Out. Their second line coming on now, as It's Kev Out trying to keep control of it, loses it. Line change, optional labor on for the Mallards. It's Kev Out past optional labor. Optional labor pinged away to the corner by Scytherly? Scytherly, thank you. So optional labor finds the slot pass. It's Kev Out. It's wide to the left. Pings off the post. A great slot pass there and a great opportunity for the Mallards, just slightly wide. But with that pressure, one will fall eventually. As optional labor here brings it. A weak shot gloved by It's Cly, as he'll hold that in a face-off in the defensive end.
Yeah, and what a heads-up play from Cly. He already saw that going so bad. It's so easy for that skater to just take that puck, wrap it all the way around, and slot it into the goal. It's Cly shuts it all down, comes all the way out, grabs that glove.
Absolutely, and it's looking like the recipe for an Alaska Aces win here is going to be a great defensive game from It's Cly, a great defensive game from their second line, and just praying that the Chaotic Lemon can score, as he's been the only person that's really shown any offensive prowess here for this Alaska Aces team. As It's Kev Out. Gets a pullback, has space to work with. P3 to the wide left of Cly, as that will just find its way in. A slow roll in as it just gets past Cly.
God, and that's just so nasty too. What a shot, just all the way from that blue line. He sees the angle, he sees it. He's probably shot that shot 100 different times in practice, and that one just slides right into the side of the post. It's Cly. I think he was aiming a little bit higher. Usually that puck will go a little bit high, but that one rolled low, just goes right underneath his cursor, and yeah, It's Cly is just going to get beaten by that shot. Wonderful shot, beautiful.
An absolutely great shot. Clyde not quite able to glove it. I'm sure he's upset about that one, as Chaotic here back on the ice. Niners passes it up to Chaotic, can't quite get it. A little confusion, as optional labor would be the one to ping it away. Chaotic now fighting optional labor in the corner. We'll give him space to work with. Optional labor hits it past Chaotic, can't control it though, as Chaotic will just turn around and take it. Puts it into his own corner. Chaotic trying to get this out to his teammate. As a line change here from the Mallards, Ozzy comes on. For I believe it was Preynex who came off. Chaotic again, just a little bit of confusion here against optional labor. And Niner. Chaotic. Oz, easy backtrack from the defenseman. Oz there. Chaotic has shot. P3, good sweep from Dog. Will come out and just block that. Niners now, Preynex, both fighting for it behind the net of the Aces. Line change, B mode is on the ice for Chaotic Lemon. Niners will try to ping it up to B mode. Looks like B mode's trying to control this puck so that Niners can find a line change here. He'll finally take it back to his own net, and Sitherly will come on. Oz heads it to his teammate Preynex. Preynex trying to find the P3. Good ping from Sitherly. Will stop that shot from having any power. As Preynex. Scytherly or Sitherly? Somebody remind me.
Scytherly.
Preynex, what a P3 as he pulls P3 away from Scytherly. Gets the shot to the left of Cly. And that will just be an easy shot for them as Minnesota goes up 2-0.
Man, what a disastrous defensive fall apart. How do you let a P3 shot ring off that close to your goal? When it's that close, your goalie can't do anything. They can't even watch the puck go by them. That's how fast that puck is going. It's not even a glove potential. When you let people pull back and then you give them the time to charge up a P3 that close to your net, it's a goal every single time. The Alaska Aces defense is falling apart.
Couldn't agree more. Horrible defense here. As they'll find a Huskies Classic off of the face-off. Haven't really seen that work for any teams yet. Kind of think you might want to try to start adopting some strategies when you have nothing else going for you other than immediately giving up possession off the face-off. Scytherly finds the shot we got off of the goalie, be pinged away in the corner. Bit of confusion here from the defense of the Mallards as they bunch for a minute, but seems to figure it out as Oz taking it up, whiffs it, pulls it back, can't get it past B mode, as B mode will ping this away into the corner. Oz, Scytherly now fighting for this, gets it into the center as Clyde will have an easy glove off of a weak pass into the center.
It's a nice glove from It's Cly. I think I really want to put some shine on the name Optional Labor. I think Optional Labor coming into this high-powered offense has really been able to keep up and really, show out in a couple of different matches so far. I just wanted to give some kudos towards that man.
He has, and for somebody who's on the second line, he's absolutely dominated the second line, and looked more well put together than one of the first line defensive men that I've seen, and honestly most first liners in the league. As Kev out finds a P3 pass with no time running out, will be short there as the clock expires.
Good evening and welcome back to the desk. Minnesota leads Alaska Aces 2-0. Shots are 4-3 in favor of Alaska. Yeah, this is starting to quickly look like sheep. Just Aces last season, S19 Aces, where they have a comp goaltender in It's Clyde, but there's no defense in front of him. Care to give your thoughts on that?
I mean, when I look at this Alaska Aces lineup, I kind of consider it the lineup of almost there, but not enough. I mean, you look at Chaotic Lemon, almost a star, almost one of those top 5 skaters in the league, just not there. 9R, great defender, so close to being a decent perimeter shooter, but just not there. Scytherly, great two-way player, but just not good enough to be a solid role player or even a potential star. It just feels like every single time you look at these skaters, they're just one step away from really being great. I think Alaska Aces are going to constantly be held back against, especially when you're going up against the talent that is, just flowing throughout this Minnesota Mallards organization.
All right, holy Yapperson over here. just kidding.
All right.
Breadman, when you're looking at the goaltender side of things, Dog has really improved since last season, looking a lot better than what he did before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking back from last season, I feel like the Dog this season and last season are almost like recognizable. He's grown so much as a goaltender this season. Like he is odd, astonishing more. Like his glove is better, his positioning is better, and overall, he's a very talented goaltender now.
Yeah, very talented for sure, but we're going to get ahead to this next period. We'll go ahead and give it back down to DBG.
As we get ready here to head into the second period, I feel like I've watched an entire game already as just 2-0 comfortable Minnesota lead. And, like you said, some people who just aren't quite there, but like the Chaotic Lemon has been playing since season 15. You think he should be there by now, as face-off will start here. Chaotic Lemon will win. Niner trying to get it pinged away by Optional Labor. It's Kev out. Chaotic, not sure on who's going to take it, him or his teammate, as he'll lose it ultimately to the other team. Niner whiffing the puck. Gets it past Kev out. Also confused on where he's going with it, and gives it right back to Kev out. Good crouch, but they'll just get pulled back by Kev out. Kev out finds a P3. Good save by Clyde. P3 from Optional Labor, saved right into the face of It's Clyde. Good 2 saves there from the goalie, as this defense is just not really doing anything. Hit into the corner here. Kev out, passes up to Optional Labor, who'll put it back into the corner. Chaotic Lemon trying to clear it out of his own defensive corner. He'll find some space to work with, but immediately loses to Option Labor, who finds a P3. What a hit by Clyde!
God.
I don't know how that wasn't a glove.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. What? That's got to be top 5 saves of the season so far.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I don't know how that wasn't even rendered a glove. It's 3 blocks behind him, about to just enter the goal, and it just pings away from the sheer force of his aura. Just pings it. What a save from Clyde to keep this game only a 2-score game. I mean, if the Aces get something going here, like we saw last game from the Nordiques, maybe we could have this game be competitive. As B-Mode clears it out to the corner again. Oz B-Mode P3s it up to Scytherly. Pings or loses it. Bad defense. Preynex P3 off the post, and that will be tapped right back into Preynex. I mean, just horrible defense here from the Alaska Aces. I mean, this is just disgusting. Both teams are tripping over themselves. They're both players.
Preynex is preying on the Aces. It's like watching a lion hunting a gazelle, and you know that the gazelle is just not going to be able to get away. Not when Preynex just bullying that puck through lineman after lineman. Defenders can't stand up to this man. This is the return to form I was looking for in Preynex. This is the performance I wanted. This Minnesota Mallards team is scary.
Absolutely here. I mean, Alaska Aces, too, the defensive positioning here, absolutely just confused on where they should be at all times on the ice. I look like newborn deers as P3 pass, Scytherly. I mean, this is the only time they've gotten onto the other half of the ice is on face-off when they P3 it up to their teammate. And the teammates never receive that pass here, as B-Mode will whiff, pulls it back, and immediately loses it to Preynex. As Scytherly Preynex will battle this in the corner of the Aces end. Preynex getting the pullback. Good shot opportunity from Preynex, showing his mechanic differential over this team here. But it will just go into the shins of Cly as he'll have a nice ping away.
Yeah, I didn't know that Preynex had game like that. Man, I got to give massive respect.
I'm trying to show off his mechanical prowess here, and this is a team that you can do it against comfortably as B-Mode gets it past Ozzy. Will with it. Preynex now just easy controls it. Finds a good 5-hole pass to Ozzy. Ozzy not quite ready for it, though. P3, glove by Cly. Good glove. As he'll go ahead and drop that so his team get a little more comfortable with their line change.
Yeah, kind of just an ill-advised shot from Oz XD. When you're in the corner like that, you're never going to get it to go into the net. Why even shoot it? I think he was trying to go for a pass. It just came out wrong.
I agree. I think he was trying to go for a pass there. I mean, did have some stamina issues. Maybe was looking for an easy line change on a glove and hold, which he did get. Chaotic here now on the ice for the Alaska Aces, as immediately gives it the Kev out. Pinged off the post. Chaotic trying to get us off of Kev out. I mean, and once again, just the Aces have one person on the puck, and Kev out. Oh, good clear from Niners. Kev out had a dangerous attack in the center. As I was saying, once again, the Ace. Oh, Kev out, P3, pull back. How are we giving that up? He is 2 blocks away from the goalie, and you are in the corner. You lose the puck to a pullback and give him a 2-block away P3.
Honestly, if I was the coach of the Alaska Aces, I'd be crashing out a little bit. I think that is just, I mean, you just can't give up those kind of opportunities, not against a player with the skill level of It's Kev Out. He was ranked the number 2 skater on the list for week 3 for a reason. This guy will absolutely take your lunch money, shake, stuff you into the locker, absolutely bully you out on that ice if you let him. And he's just doing that right now.
I couldn't agree more. And if we could hear these fans chant, they would be chanting to sell the team, because this is horrible and there is nothing the owner can do about it. As optional labor will just ping this way. Chaotic finally getting this some sort of offensive look, even though nothing dangerous there for the Mallards, as they'll continue to control this. As Chaotic Lemon here in the corner gets it past Kev out, whiffs it. Chaotic Lemon tries to find the pass. Scytherly coming on line change for Niner. Kev out gets it past 1. Scytherly has space to work with. Looking for a line change. Chaotic Lemon coming off. B-Mode now on. I mean, just what a mismatch of second lines here. You have B-Mode, P6, and Scytherly against optional labor and It's Kev out. What do you expect the Alaska Aces to do here? There's not much they can.
Maybe just, I think playing defense is the best you can get, but I think you look at the first line matchup and it's not really much better. I mean, when you're going up against a team as high powered as the Mallards, it feels like every line is a mismatch.
Couldn't agree more here. As Scytherly just, they need to play some good defense, but man, their coach needs to go over some defensive positioning with them because they are constantly bunching, constantly overcommitting, and constantly giving away breakaways to this Mallards team here who will kill you if you do that. And as we see that here, a nice 4-0 comfortable lead, and we haven't even started the third period yet as Pranex taking it up. Can't quite find anything with it as that will be the period here as we go to intermission.
Good evening and welcome back. Yeah, Minnesota's leading 4-0. Kinda expected that. Breadman, go ahead and give me your analysis.
I couldn't really see a first few minutes of this period, but from what I did see, I saw Pranix being an amazing defender. It's Kev just absolutely being a terror on offense for this Alaska team. It feels like whenever he's on the puck, Alaska just can't do anything. You're just giving it to him and hoping if they just crouch, they block a shot. I mean, the only reason that it's not like 10-0 is because of Alaska's goalie. I feel here.
Yeah, and speaking of Alaska's goalie, Sheep, I mean, Clyde's looking like a fish out of water here. I mean, he has 5 saves, but it's the defense in front of him that's not helping him.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of a combination of the defense isn't exactly doing a whole lot, and also it's Clyde has kind of been inconsistent. He's made some really great saves, but he's also had some pretty inexcusable missteps. I think that when you're a goalie of its Clyde's level, I mean, these are the kind of games where you really hope that miracles can come. Unfortunately, miracles aren't going to come today. I don't think it's totally on him. I don't think you can put it on him, but I think for the most part, you kind of want your goalie to step up just a little bit more in games, like this.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where again, like Rayado last year, I mean, bro was absolutely standing on his head, had that 40 something shot like game, like absolutely nuts for him. Um but again, just no defense, and at this point someone needs to step in and teach this Alaska team defense, otherwise they're not going to make it far. But this game will be heading down to the final period. We'll give it over to DBG.
Welcome back to the ice as we go into the third period. I mean, when you're a goalie prospect like it's Cly, being on a horrible team is a double-edged sword because you're on a horrible team and you don't win any games. But you have absolutely zero defense. So you get 30 shots a game to show off what you know and how well you can do. And if you're a good goalie prospect, being on a horrible team can help your draft stock. So it's Cly looking like a great goalie out here. And even if he's on a horrible team, this might help him in the future, you hope, as some silver lining. But we'll get a penalty here. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, looks like there will be a penalty down on the ice. Our referee just going to correct a few things there, but I think that Minnesota Mallards in the third. I think they're going to try to maybe mess around with that new stuff. I know that OzXD. I haven't been able to talk about him a lot because he hasn't been playing a lot. I mean, he's kind of been bouncing from team to team. Maybe finally find a home on this Minnesota Mallards squad. Hopefully, find some more play time and show off exactly what he can do.
Yeah, for somebody who hasn't had much play time, he looks comfortable on the ice with his line mates. Doesn't really seem to ever be overcommitting or doing anything stupid here. As Chaotic on the penalty kill, just trying to keep it behind. Brainix looking for the shot opportunity, pulls it back. Chaotic Lemon there to clear it out though. Oz turns for P3, a little wide left. As he'll pressure Chaotic behind the net. Chaotic looking to kill time. Into center. His teammate's not there. Oz doesn't have anybody for that slot pass. Chaotic tries to just force it past the team. A delayed penalty on the away team as another penalty on Chaotic. I mean, pretty weak penalty. He's...
Yeah. I guess Alaska Aces are just interested in taking out their frustrations on the skaters. I can't exactly blame them, but it's just going to give up another penalty, and Ports Cly is in that net shaking.
Absolutely. As looked like Chaotic Lemon just hit him while he was trying to crit chain up the ice. Brainix P3 rings off the post. Cly there to clean it out. As another pass, Oz P3, good block by Cly. As Scytherly finally able to control it. Pranex has space to work with, hits it a little too far. Scytherly, you need to stab there. as you just give up way too much space. Pass it up. Oh, as Clyde is forced to make another great save. As Clyde can't do it all day, though. He's made 2 great saves, but asking a third of him is too much when he's been doing this all day long. As that will be the 3rd and the hat trick for Pranex as Minnesota takes a controlling 5-0 lead.
Hats fly on the ice, and if you're a goalie seeing that, that's the confidence killer right there. The game was over, but now it couldn't have been more over until it was more over than it is now. 3 minutes on the clock, but it could be 0 by the time we're done here. It doesn't really matter to Alaska. It feels like they've been getting pounded all game. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Minnesota Mallards coming out exactly as dominant as I expected them to.
Agreed. As 3 minutes, 32 seconds left here. I mean, Aces, you look to get something going. At least look decent in this last 3rd minutes, and you can come out of this game saying, at least we have some chemistry building. Because so far, this team just looked like they don't even know each other. As Niner whiffing on the puck. Chaotic Lemon with a good ping. Has some space to work with. Gets it past 1. Can't get it past Kev out. Just a little too much power onto that puck. Won't be able to control it. Into the corner. Optional labor. Hits it too far. Chaotic Lemon will attempt to turn. Also hits it too far. Is Kev out. A much more controlled way to hit it past as P3 gloved by Cly. Great P3 from It's Kev out, finding that one past past the defender on the boards, and Cly will have an easy glove.
Yeah, just gonna pack that one up, set it back down, let the face-off commence, and let your team play hockey.
Absolutely is a nice FOV here. BMO just kicking the puck. Wrong game. As Dreamings will pull out his second not sucker guys joke. Somebody will laugh eventually. Optional labor pulling it back. Kev out. P3. And just a beautiful classic shot. That is what you're supposed to do on every FOV. That's what every coach wants to see.
I mean, you could clip that, put it in the textbook, and it wouldn't be out of place. It's a pullback into the shot, a classic for a reason. It's a classic because it works. It's Cly has to predict far side or strong side, far side or weak side. He chooses wrong. It goes to the side he doesn't expect it to, and he can't do anything about that. That glove is so hard to hit. You can't really expect your goalie to stop those. And yeah, it happens for a reason.
Absolutely, as Prenex and It's Kev out will both be sporting the hat trick this game. Vation's on the ice now for the Mallards. I don't know if he just logged on, but that's a pretty big name that they haven't been had all game. And he's coming on after they already are up 6-0. Really showing the Aces how deep their roster runs. As the timeout will end here. Vations against Chaotic Lemon on the face-off here. Vations just slaps Chaotic Lemon. I mean, just logged on and already throwing right hooks.
Well, just to give a little bit more context to the Vations character, this has been somebody who has been a highly touted rookie prospect this entire season, and I think they've really been able to prove in the last couple of weeks just how much value they can bring to the ice. Just been able to get on, just been able to start playing. Hopefully, in this last 2 minutes 30 seconds or so, they can show off some good skill.
Absolutely, as Vations has a nice crit chain down the ice with 2 defenders on him. Doesn't get the shot as a delayed penalty here on the away team. Will be called dead.
Oh my goodness gracious. Chaotic Lemon. Chaotic Lemon, I love you. I'm a big fan of you. What's going on, man? You want to talk about it? My DMs are open.
Absolutely, as just no mercy here from the ref for the Aces. I mean, it's 6-0. I mean, you just drop the gloves at this point. Next penalty, just let them fight. As this will be taken behind the net of the Aces. Niner doing a great job on this penalty kill. Vation's not able to take it from him. Vations finally finds the P3 pass to Pranex. Pranex pulls it back. P3 wide left. As Cly will just watch it go to the corner. Doesn't need to do much there. Niner P3ing it up. Continues to go. As P3 will be wide. Niners has easy control of this. Gives it up to his teammate Chaotic, who's now out of that penalty box. Chaotic missing the puck. Pranex with an easy ping. Pranex puts it to the center. Good come out from Cly, as Cly will ping that out. Good pass to Vations. Chaotic should have been there to cover the slot pass. It had a backtrack to hit it. Vations should have had an easy P3, but instead whiffed it to allow Chaotic to come back. As again, Niners, you're way too far up. Chaotic loses the puck there with 2 defenders on him, and you're 10 blocks above Chaotic, giving an easy breakaway. Luckily, your goalie is God himself, as you won't give up another goal. Scytherly on the ice now. Scytherly has some space. Gets it past one. Dog have an easy clean. Scytherly pigs it back to Chaotic. Chaotic doesn't have much stam to work with. As optional labor hits it to. Are you hearing it in game? Because I don't hear it. Oh.
Yes. Yes, it is an in-game thing. It was added last season. It's like a home thing. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Sell the team. Sell the team. As who owns the Alaska Aces? Whoever the Alaska Ace owner is, I will make a live bid right now, and I will give you 10 blocky bucks for the team.
Wow.
Rayado and Shug Jug. Okay, never mind. I don't do business with terrorists.
Okay.
As
Well, either
faced off
way,
here in
I
the
mean,
defensive end.
there are plenty of other ways to say this game has been looking very one-sided.
As Patience. Oh, has a good pullback, looking for the curve, just can't quite get it. Chaotic, P3, straight into the face of Dog. Good save from Dog. As Dog will just punch the shit out of Chaotic Lemon in the back. Patience. Patience has space. Will get back checked by, looked like Niners. Got that hit there. Optional labor. Chaotic stabbing at it. Patience can't quite get the pass there. Niners will clear it out. Chaotic, good positioning there. Both of you guys are going for it in the corner. Niner. Chaotic, good pass from Niner there. Chaotic P3 the puck, bro. What are we doing? As Vations will just take this into the corner with 2 seconds left and a 6-0 lead. He doesn't need to do anything other than just watch as Mallards will take a comfortable 6-0 win here over the Alaska Aces.
Comfortable win indeed. I haven't seen such a stomp since the Heian era. Unfortunately for Alaska, they're going to have to shake off the rust. They are going to have to clean up their mental game because they are back on the ice next, taking on the Rimouski Oceanic. We will see you very, very soon.
At Supplement Superstores, we're your one-stop shop for supplementation, nutrition, and fitness knowledge. Whether you're just starting out or you're aiming for new goals, we offer expert advice and high-quality products to support your journey. For over 25 years, we've been more than a store. We've been part of a community dedicating to helping people succeed. Our team is passionate about providing personalized guidance and celebrating your achievements. Find your closest S2 by visiting supplementsuperstores.com and stop in today.
Good. Good evening, Junior Blocky Sports Network. We're here for the last iteration of games for the night. We have the Rimouski Oceanic facing off against the Alaska Aces at home. We just watched the Alaska Aces play in Minnesota, and let me tell you, it was not a good one as they lost 6-0. Sheep, let's go ahead and over with you. Let's look at the goalie matchup here. You have It's Clyde coming off of a horrendous game, and Rimouski has, I think, Anby in net today.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try my best to be unbiased here. Anby, every time we've seen him in goal, has looked not the best. However, I've been told by some of my sources that he's been improving rapidly. It's Clyde still very, very favored in the matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Clyde is, in my opinion, the more skilled of the two goaltenders. But we'll have to see what Anby does. Breadman, when you're looking at these skaters, who really stands out to you on either of these teams?
Whoever stands out for me, I don't really know who's on this Rimouski team after all of their trades. Maybe Lake. Lake. He's been a promising player for the Rimouski team this season so far. I don't know how many goals he has, but he's been one of the more promising players for this Rimouski team. He's overall just a good player, so I guess I'd say him.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go ahead and do some rapid fire predictions here.
Yeah.
But Black LMAO.
Personally, I think because this is a tough one for me. But
We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say 4-3 Rimouski.
Sheep.
I'll go 2-1 Alaska.
Breadman.
2-1 Rimouski.
And I will go with Sheep on a 3-2 in overtime for Alaska. But as we head down to the ice here, we will go ahead and give it to Sheep for the play-by-play.
It is a testing ground for both of these teams. Rimouski, trade heavy, sporting an all-new lineup. Can they prove themselves? Can they show off a little bit of talent, a little bit of comeback for this team that has looked so bad for so many games? And for Alaska, they really need a comeback after that absolute shellacking by the Minnesota Mallards. Chaotic Lemon trying to start it off strong, but instead just going to have to take it over to the boards. Immediately gets beat out by Lake, who's trying to find a shot of their own, almost gets it there, but it's a little bit too far, a little bit too weak, and it's going to slide past It's Clyde. Now 9R, just going to send it forward. Chaotic Lemon on the boards, has some space to work with, but Yokinez is going to be causing problems. Nice little pullback from Lake to try to find some offense. Yokinez on the back, and Rimouski is going to initially start off this game with some nice 1-2 offense, keeping this puck in the offensive zone. It's another pullback for Lake, who's being so much more offensive in this game. It's exactly what I want to see. It feels like this guy's been developing so much so recently too, and finally we're seeing kind of the payoff to that. We're seeing a little bit more aggression, we're seeing a little bit more shots, we're seeing a little bit more opportunities. Chaotic Lemon on the other side is trying to make me eat my words, find some opportunities of their own. Instead, that pass is going to go short. Now 9R is battling up on the boards. Here comes Yokinez grabbing that puck away from 9R, trying to send a pass over, but Lake's going to have to battle win it, trying to take a shot. Oh, it's a little bit too weak. I think a P3 there would have just been better. Yokinez is going to try to find the P3, but that one is easily blocked away. 9R just sends it right back to Chaotic Lemon, and now Alaska is just going to play defensive, waiting for line changes to come in. Scytherly out on the ice for the first time in this game. Yokinez on low stam needs to get into that bench very quickly, and they're going to be making a book for it. Here's one of the new players on the Rimouski Oceanic. It's Pumpkins and it's Rated JR, both of them new players. This second line all new for the Rimouski Oceanic, their first game together. Let's see how they perform. Pumpkins previously on the Quebec Nordiques looked decent to okay. We're going to see if Pumpkins can find a little bit of offense, starting off strong, getting it past both Alaska and members, trying to find a shot, finds the rebound, but both are going to go wide, and It's Clyde's going to be happy about that. Pumpkins has all the time in the world, but not enough to put a shot on target. Derpy Tyler is trying to send that one forward, going to get a nice pass up to Scytherly, who's just going to take it up to mid-ice, but Rated R is going to get there first, trying to find the shot, not quite, and Scytherly now working it up the boards, fighting with Pumpkins in the corner. Pumpkins is going to try to win this one out to quickly get that puck back on the offense, and it's rolling in the right direction. Pumpkins rolling rolling all by themselves, almost gets it past 2, but Scytherly able to jump out to a quick lead there, and Rated JR is going to just take it into the corner, and the battle begins for the slot pass. Not going to come through. The slot passes have been wild this game, to say the very least, or just non-existent in general. 9R is going to try to break that trend, but both these Ramuski members are just confused. They have no idea where they're supposed to go. Finally, they figure out the communication issues, and it's going to be Lake back on the offensive push. Chaotic Lemon is going to play some nice defense, just sets up their teammate 9R. The pass just not quite there, and 9R can't quite get a stick on it. Lake trying to play defense right now because Chaotic just took it away from Yoki. Chaotic Lemon now on the puck, trying to find that pass forward, but the slot pass is too weak. They just can't find the members, and right now it has been a back and forth game. Both teams fumbling big offensive opportunities. 9R trying to find some offense. Yokinez going to just keep playing it on defense. Sends it forward to Chaotic, who's going to now find some space to work with. Going to take a big shot, but Anby is good for that one. And the face-off is going to commence very, very shortly.
Yeah, Anby looking a lot stronger than what we normally seen him with, and hopefully this lack of offense from Alaska is what we need to see more out of him.
It's a good testing ground against a weaker team, build a little bit of confidence before going to the big leagues. I think Anby has just been showing a lot less of those fundamental mistakes we knew him for in those first 2 weeks of play. Better positioning, better movement, better just everything from Anby. It's the exact kind of progression, the exact kind of development that this league is made for. And I get so happy when I see a young player actually taking advantage of all those resources and really working on their game, really getting better as the season progresses. Derpy Tyler is one of those skaters that really needs to find some progression. Going to find a pass from Scytherly, going to try to send another one down, but that one is weak, and Rated JR just going to get right in the middle, break that one up. Scytherly going to send this slot pass, just going to take it for themselves. And now, Mooski, what are you doing? Just not sending any player to get aggressive, just giving free shots up to Alaska. You cannot be doing that. I know it's the first period. I know that you trust your goalie, but this is kind of ridiculous. We need to have better communication here, people. What are we doing? Derpy Tyler going to just let it go. Chaotic Lemon now back on the ice, and Derpy Tyler going to sub themselves out because 9R back out on the ice. If I want to see one thing in this game, I want to see a 9R goal. That's the one person I think, man, if this guy can really get the scoring online, I feel like Alaska Aces could be so scary. Yokinez might get the scoring online, taking a big P3 from middle ice, might just find another one, but this one is going to be batted away by Chaotic Lemon. It's Cly. Man, should get a piece of the first one. Chaotic Lemon working it forward. Lake, nice crouch with 3 seconds left. Can they find the shot? They're trying to rip one. It's going to be weak, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's Cly will end the first period with a glove.
Good evening. Welcome back to the desk. We have a tie game, tied all around. 2 shots even and no goals. Black LMAO will go ahead and give it over to you. Give me your analysis of that period so far.
I mean, excuse me. Both teams are playing defense, but not playing defense all at the same time, which is leading to not a lot of shots. But so far, 2 shots in, both the goalies pretty good. Cly's been in the league for a decent bit. I love Cly. And then Anby over there, he's upcoming. I mean, he's pretty solid. I mean, love that guy as well. But I mean, both teams aren't really playing up to state. But I mean, were these teams ranked 6th and 10th?
Yeah, something like that. It's going to be very interesting to see where these 2 teams go. But Breadman, what are you seeing out there on the ice today?
I'm seeing a very slow and boring game. There's no offense from either of these teams, and whenever the puck is in the offensive zone for either of these teams, they just stare at it. They don't do anything. They don't push up. It just feels like a lot of passing and a lot of nothing going on. It's a nothing burger. This is it's not the worst game, but I feel like there could definitely be improvements on the offensive side. I think the goalie matchup is what's going to come up to the end here.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of goalie matchup, Sheep, these goalies are standing on their heads tonight. What do you think would be the difference factor here?
I think it's going to be clutch time saves in clutch time moments when you finally get a really decent shot, because it will come a really, really good shot from a really good angle. You need to be able to make that save, and the goalie that's going to be able to do that is going to be the one that's going to take this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an interesting one, but we will head on to the next period of game. Sheep, go ahead and take it away.
Clutch time moments, like I said, definitional in this game. It's going to be what defines both of these teams. Feels like they've been kind of slapping wet pool noodles at each other, trying to do a little bit of damage, but they are just leaving a little bit of a red mark and nothing else. That's going to heal quickly, but we need a little bit more lasting impact, at least to that scoreboard. It still reads 0-0. It's going to be 9R and Chaotic Lemon who's going to start off the proceedings, going to get that puck into the corner, but that one gets cleared out very quickly by Lake Lake again trying to get that solo offense rolling. Instead, going to try to go for the slot pass. It's really nice, but Yokinez just puts it slightly off target. Time had and time was used and time was wasted. You cannot be missing those kind of shots, especially when you didn't have a slot defender for that long. Lake and Yoki still keeping that pressure going, and Yoki just waiting in the middle, just going to have to step over because 9R just going to go away, break out with that puck, pickpocketed right there, and Lake is going to be able to steal that one right back, trying to send it forward, but 9R still causing problems in the slot, trying to get it over to their teammate, but this time Lake is going to break out, send a pass forward, Yokinez wide open, and it's Cly with a huge glove. I talk about crucial moments. What's up, it's Cly?
Yeah, crucial moments, a crucial save for It's Clyde. Defense non-existent from the aces here, and It's Clyde just a clutch save on a shot there.
Pumpkins, it's a nice pullback to start off, but Rated JR just can't quite match that. Instead, it's going to be Scytherly now on the boards trying to beat out its pumpkins, I should say, not its pumpkins. It's Clyde just infecting my vocabulary right now. This guy's too goated. Pumpkins now with some more space. Pumpkins, maybe with a shot. Pumpkins spending all the time in the world, and Pumpkins is going to send a shot directly to the belly of It's Clyde, and It's Clyde is going to be happy. That's a really easy save for him to make. Rated JR trying to send a pass over, but Derpy Tyler going to be there to receive it. Can't quite get a hit. Pumpkins gets another free shot, trying to find the rebound. No can do. And Alaska is going to try to get that puck going down the other side, but Ramuski is still causing issues. This time, Scytherly, though, can't quite get the dribble on the puck. The crit chain not there, and instead stumbling and shifting into that corner where he will promptly get robbed, where Rated JR now has an opportunity. Derpy Tyler, with a little bit of defense, going to send it right down where Pumpkins will pick it back up. Now Scytherly trying to send it forward. Instead, Rated JR going to get in the middle of it. Scytherly still with the puck, still with problems. Pumpkins still with space, working it up the boards, bullying it past both these defenders. Going to rip a shot that's going to go wide, but still, you got to give a comp to Pumpkins right there, just getting that puck that far even. Chaotic Lemon now, though, with all the time in the world, line changes coming out from both squads. This time, it's the first lines that will duke it out, at least for the time being. Chaotic Lemon still chilling behind their own net, trying to get it forward. Is going to start off, but Yokinez with a nice pullback, and Chaotic Lemon going to punt him off the puck. That's going to be called on puck, though. No penalty, no harm, no foul. Chaotic Lemon, though, with some space, going to try to have to beat Lake J, who's going to be able to get a pass, but A&B spins around just in time, going to get the hit away. It's a nice clear from A&B, who's been looking impressive so far in this game. A far cry from what Anby was in week 1, week 2. Now Lake trying to get it forward. It was an awkward clear. It was an awkward shot. 9R is going to get multiple chances at it, but Anby is going to be crouched up in the right spot to stop those shots from going through. Now Lake with some time to work with behind their own goal. 9R trying to find the slot pass. They will be able to, but Yokinez in the middle of it. It's a nice pass. It's a nice hit off the, it's messy. It's finally going to go in. Lemon is going to jump in to save it, but B will be blamed.
Yeah, an unfortunate own goal from Anby here. You just can't get the puck out, but that goes to show you these post abuse. If you're not calm and collected in your own defensive end, you're going to have panic situations like that when post abuse happens. And we've seen that before on some of these lower teams. They just panic and don't know what they're doing. And it's an easy tap in.
Yeah, poor Andby put in a really tough situation right there. That's a shot that you think that would go into your goal, but it just hits off the post, and now it's trickling, and now it's messy, and now it's all up in your face, and you don't know what you're supposed to do. You're trying to get behind it, but you just can't quite click the right buttons. It happens to even the best of goalies. I remember a fair few times in my games where that happened to me, and Andby is going to have to pay the consequences, going to be suffering an own goal, but I feel like it's kind of hard to blame the guy, at least who's been playing at least so competitively, especially compared to, I talk about week 1, week 2, but yeah, it's such a massive improvement that you have to give kudos. Scytherly will continue that offensive trend, though. Chaotic Lemon is going to be the one I think is going to be credited for that goal, and it's a very necessary credit too, because Alaska have finally found a lead. Pumpkins, though, is trying to shrink it, but Scytherly playing in great positioning, just able to snatch that one right back up. And with 1 minute left in the second, it feels like it's been all Alaska all day. Rimouski have had their shots, but their chances have just not been able to be converted on, even when they get the puck in the offensive zone. Rated JR is going to try to change the mind. Instead, it will be a whiff. Minds will not be changed. Hearts will not be swung. It is still Rimouski struggling and unable to find offense when it matters, but 9R is going to find some offense, not going to be able to find a shot, though. Going to send that one wide, going for the post abuse. It's a nice slot pass, but Chaotic Lemon can't quite get a stick on it. With 30 seconds left, Pumpkins is going to try to get that forecheck, trying to bully Chaotic Lemon off that puck. Instead, Chaotic Lemon is going to send it up to Yoki. Yoki had an opportunity there, just can't quite turn it around in time. Now Yoki is going to try to find that slot pass. Lake waiting in the middle, but just not fast enough, and now they have to contend with 9R. Going to be able to dispatch him with ease, but it's just not enough time to make anything happen, because the second period has already ended and Alaska already have a lead. I'm sending it right back up to the desk.
Wait, before you go to desk, could someone tell Dreaming that they were both at the bench and it did not affect play? Because I'm muted in BHL right now.
Okay, Sheep, you can go ahead and do that. Welcome back to the desk. Yeah, Aces take a 1-goal lead in this game against Rimouski. Breadman, what are you seeing out there?
Huh? What? Sorry. I was AFK for a second.
We have a 1-goal lead. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think it picked up a little bit. It didn't pick up much. That own goal from Andy really made it more on Alaska's favor, but other than that, this game has been a little slow. Shots are piling up both sides. As I said before, I think it's gonna come down to whoever has the better goalie, and it's looking like Alaska and its Kai have the better goaltending this far.
Yeah, absolutely. Black, I know you've seen that post abuse so many times in your career here, but what do you do in that scenario, and when someone hits a post abuse and is looking for that tap in?
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hard to save, especially for a new goalie like Anby. You have to get in your net and then try to put yourself behind the puck as best as you can. But right there, what I saw is that his teammate was also pushing it in with Derby. So that may have played a factor into it, but nothing else we could do now. I mean, just a little post abuse that got rolled in. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those that you just really panic along that line. Sheep, is there any words of wisdom you'd give to Rimouski before we start this next period?
Make miracles, pray. Last time I was on this Rimouski team, I had a couple of strong options I could always pray to, but this Rimouski team does not have a bug or a fall gaze to help them, unfortunately. They are going to have to rely on their skaters, and I think if there's one skater you want to look at, one skater who you think could make the difference for this Rimouski team, it's that man taking the face off, Lake J. The improvement has been tangible, and the benefits have been felt, but just not been able to put that puck behind net. Will they be able to turn that solo offense into a solo goal? We'll just have to see. 9R trying to extend that lead with a slot pass, but this time not going to go. Chaotic Lemon is just going to take that one right behind the net. Lake finally going to steal that one away, has some possession, has some time, but does not have the space because Chaotic Lemon getting all up in their face. And B, he makes 2 great saves to stop Chaotic Lemon from doing anything. And now Lake, he just has to beat one man, can't beat them. 9R takes it right away. And now Ramuski is struggling on the back end. They're grouping up. It's going to work out just in time, but could have been so bad. Ramuski is struggling right now. They're tripping over themselves, stumbling over their skates, trying to find offense. You still have time, people. Breathe. There's still 4 minutes left in the third. Lake trying to get it past 9R, who's just crouched up on those boards. You're not getting past a brick wall like 9R. Yoki Nez going to send that one forward, but Derpy Tyler's just there to receive. Now Anby going to send that one over to the corner, and Yoki Nez going to use that space, trying to work with it, trying to dribble that one up, trying to find the pass. Instead, just going to take the dribble up the boards. Now Yoki Nez battling with the former teammate Derpy Tyler, but this time Lake is going to come in, break that one up. Scytherly still on that puck, still on the boards, still working that puck forward, still getting it into the corner, and still finding a shot that's going to ring hopelessly off the post. Now Ramuski might have some time to work with. Instead, it's an awkward clear. Pumpkins not exactly where you want it to be. This second line for Ramuski has shown very little so far. Now Rated JR is going to try to change minds, change hearts, but like I said before, hearts and minds are not being changed by this Ramuski performance. Pumpkins with some time in the corner, but Derby Tyler all over them, trying to find a slap pass. It's a messy from Alaska, but it doesn't need to be clean. You're up a goal. You're still doing good, and that offsides is not going to stop the momentum.
Yeah, if you're Ramuski in this situation, you need to get some offense going. Otherwise, you're not going to win this game.
The Chaotic Lemon, the sole goal scorer in this game, can't beat out Pumpkins, but will be able to find the defense on the back end. It's a nice pang to save the day, and it's going to be the pass as well. 9R trying to get it past, but Rated JR on the other side. But Chaotic Lemon now with some time to work with. And B, though, comes all the way out of their goal, just holds that one in their palm for just a little bit, baiting them in, trying to send it forward, but that one is not going to work out. Rated JR, you're going to send it forward with some time to work with, gets it past Chaotic, but can't quite get control of it. Chaotic Lemon will steal that one, but Rated JR, that's a nice little comp hit right there, trying to get it behind the goal, and it's going to work out, trying to find that pass, but Chaotic Lemon is going to come out in charge in time. It's going to be the post abuse, and B hits off the top of his post, and 9R calling well above what he is needed for. It's a 2-goal lead to Alaska.
Ask and you shall receive, sheep. 9R9 gets a goal. An incredible play from him, and B is nowhere to be found now.
Exactly.
Oh, there he is. There he is. He just
well, okay. Well, I want to say there was one post abuse that happened when the puck hit that post, but there was another post abuse happened when Anby's skull ricocheted off the top of his own goal as he tried to jump behind that puck. He is blocked by his own goal. He cannot get behind it, and 9R going to find the tap in, and Anby's going to be rubbing his temple saying, what the hell just happened? Yokinez is going to try to save the day, but with 2 minutes left and with no real offense to speak of, it feels like this Ramuski team, it is too little, it is too late. Yokinez trying to find the slap pass, but it's slow, and it's Clyde going to gobble that one up for breakfast. Lake going to find an opportunity, going to send that shot forward, but it's going to go wide again. It is these passes and it's these shots that have not been able to live up to expectations. Scytherly on the other side, going to take all the time in the world. It doesn't even matter that he got it taken away because Yokinez can't find anything anyway. Scytherly still causing problems, still wasting time, still just playing with that puck, and Derpy Tyler going to send a pass over to nowhere. Doesn't even matter. The imaginary players in his head will get play time today because Alaska is up. It's a nice shot, but Scytherly is not going to be able to convert that one, and B is good for that. Yokinez still with that puck, and with 1:20 left on the clock, there is just no more time to work with. Chaotic Lemon does have time, does have a shot, but Anby is going to try to redeem at least a little bit with a nice glove.
Yeah, that glove was really nice. He's definitely improved a lot on his glove, but what really needs to improve is this offense and defense in front of Anby. They need more work than Anby does right now.
Yeah, and the timeout just spent trying to take a little bit of a breather here from Ramuski, and you need that breather to work with. Just taking the time, thinking about it.
Yeah, recover your stamina, get back in this game, come out with a game plan, and hopefully try to get one, maybe pull the goalie and get a second one to send this to OT.
Timeout finally close, and 9R and Chaotic Lemon are both going to battle, are both going to be the ones out on the ice for this final 1 minute, 15 seconds. First line of Lake and Yoki, they started off pretty solid. They started off okay, but they have not been able to find the offense to make something happen. Herd and 9R with space, Lake with time. Lake trying to send it over to Yoki, but Yoki just can't quite find the shot. I sound a little bit dull. I sound a little bit uninspired, but I feel like Rimouski has to be feeling that in spades because 9R has found the goal that I said Alaska Aces needed to find for him. It's been Chaotic Lemon. It's been 9R. Both been the stars of this team, 1 goal apiece. And with 40 seconds left, they will keep this gravy train rolling. Yokinez trying to turn it around a little bit, trying to put a little bit of mashed potatoes on the plate, but there is no plate to be found, and the mashed potatoes will spill to the ground hopelessly. Nobody can eat those. Chaotic Lemon, just with all the time and with 3 players out on the ice with 20 seconds left to go, it doesn't seem like it's even close to enough. 9R, Chaotic Lemon, they'll end this game with a bang. They'll end this game with style because it doesn't matter how much you beat down the Alaska Aces. It doesn't matter how many goals you score against them because they will always come back. It may not go in, but the Aces will go forward. They will snatch the win away from Rimouski, and they will charge forward, hopefully, into the playoffs.
Before you go on your tangent, I just want to highlight Chaotic Lemon pulled that back from that tap in, so he saved a potential goal on the red line there. But go ahead and continue, Sheep.
Honestly, I mean, it's a play, it's a show of respect. But ladies and gentlemen, Kissington, are we going to be doing a little bit of interviews after this, or do you just want to end off this broadcast?
We're ending off the broadcast and doing it.
All right. Well, then you know what I got coming, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. It's been the JBSN. I've been Sheep003 on your play-by-play cast. If you want to watch more hockey, well, guess what? The JBHL is still going live. It's Tuesday. It's a 3-game series starting when the Chilliwack Chiefs take on the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs at 7:30 p.m. EST. If you want to see the pros go at it a little bit of 3v3 action, well, guess what? It's the BHL going live Wednesday with a 4-game series when the Calgary Wings, that's the number 1 seed, going up against the Seattle Golden Eagles, the number 2 seed. You cannot miss that game. That's starting 8:40 p.m. EST. Your ref tonight has been, I believe, Dremmings and Carson AO. Shout out to both of them. And our wonderful production. Our wonderful production was headed by the fantastic Galaxy Hockey. We will see you all